What's cracking, guys? It's time. It's time to make that money. Boop. All right, guys. You know what time it is. Time to get it cracking. You know. Oops. And uh-oh. Oops. All right, Satzel. All right. Here we go. All right, let's do our prayer. Mute for a moment. Thank you so much, God, for waking us up this morning with desire and excitement in our heart. Thank you so much for all the beautiful small things and big things in our life. Thank you so much for your voice telling us where to go, who to talk to, what to do, how to move, and all of the guided intuition that you put inside of us. Let us use it today while we trade. Let us be very protective over our capital, God. Thank you so much for letting us check our, fleshy things like greed and rushing through things and not taking the time to do things properly, God. Just continue to check us at every step of the way and bless our health, our family's health, all of our endeavors and our adventures. And just, God, just thank you so much for picking us up in the Uber Black all the time, never a bucket. You know what I'm saying? The Uber Black bars. Thank you so much for all of the little baubles and things that help us trade better and all the technology that helps us make this money so easily without struggle. Anyway, thank you so much again. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's get it cracking. All right, guys. Already NVIDIA starting off cracking with some falling apart on that ass. And y'all need to understand, I do cuss a lot, but me and God, again, have had lots of conversation about he's just going to have to accept me for me. Unlike humans, they don't accept you for you. God accepts me for me and God accepts you for you. So you got to do what you got to do, talking the language that you want to talk to. So that's what we're doing over here. We might have a bullish, bearish day. I did draw some lines trying to see where they went. We're not going to use this chart. We're going to use my other chart. Let me swap that over here. I don't know why it just won't sync globally. It's so annoying sometimes. But here we go. Here goes our charts for the day. Looks like we will probably go to, these are the levels we're looking at. I'm looking for a continuation. It's 931. I'm not jumping in just yet because this could be a pullback of all proportions, right? So here are our levels that we're looking at today. And we want to just wait for the first color change event, right? Because as you can see, this is coming down right now very, very strongly, but it's only 931. So if you want to jump in and be risky, well, of course you can, because this is not financial advice. It's financial fun. Oh, Wes just said, look at Dosin. And me and Wes did a whole play on Dosin. And what is it doing? What is it doing? Dosin is coming on down, player. Yep, that's a reversal bar, so it's probably going to really come down right here. Wow. Interesting. Shout out to Dosin for doing what it says it's going to do. ChatGPT is all the things, guys. Red Bar is printing on Dosin. And let's see. All right, guys. There we go. And apply to all situations. All right, guys. Dosin is looking fantastic. Shout out to you, Wes, for paying attention, because you know me, I be in La La Land over here. Gonna go back to SPY. Also gonna do our 3 charts, because you know how I like to look at the one chart that's doing whatever. We've got our levels here. Why? You know what I need? I need to put these other ones on here. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Pivots. There we go. Order block. And You know what song's in my head? Sky. It's real love. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, the music back in the day was all the things. You know what I'm saying? All of the things, right? Boop. Oh, here go the trash guy. Thank you, God, for trash, guys. All right. Okay. And I want to do the oracle. All right, guys. So we are, as you can see, getting a nice little pullback, 641. How far is this going to go? Breaking, you know me, I need to wait for the 5-minute box to complete. All right. So it could possibly come down here today to 638 if it breaks this $5 box. So we are really just literally falling apart here. But it is hitting an order block. So you have to be careful around this 5-minute situation. Okay, guys, be careful. We need to wait for 5 minutes. I mean, dang, is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask? I'm not paying the highest premium on deck. Not going to do it. So I'm waiting here. We definitely know we're in a downtrend currently. Right. 9:35. All right, guys, let this candle close so we can see what we're working with, okay? Let the candle close. All right, and I'm going to put in my chat GPT. What are we going to do? Do. Gotta wait for that 5-minute, excuse me, situation for the breakout. All right, so this is the 5-minute candle. All right, 9:35 is printing a new candle. So it already started down. So it could possibly go to 637 if anyone's interested in jumping in this early. Now, it's up to you if you want to jump in that early. I don't really do that unless I know for sure, but I need it to have a pull back a little bit before I jump in. Okay? Okay. TQQQ. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. So it's definitely in profit today on dosing. So here's the thing. If you use ChatGPT, let me tell you all this right now. It is imperative you still look at charts. You have to figure out where to get in before you make the move. Like, just know it's going to give you the move, but you need to wait until it hits resistance levels. If you guys don't understand levels, ChatGPT will still screw you. So please understand this. No one is going to think for you. I need y'all to be critical thinkers when y'all trade. That's the rule today. You have to be a critical thinker. If you are not a critical thinker, don't trade. Just go work on an assembly line. Let them tell you what to do. You go check a clock a check in. You know, I'm going to tell y'all right now, people who make money are critical thinkers. Y'all, that's a bar. Write it down. The people who get paid the most think. Okay? Y'all need to know what I'm talking about, honey. So when you be like, dang, they get paid a lot. Yes, probably because they think more. A little bit. Just a little bit more. Y'all can't just be spoon fed. Yeah, that's my rant for today. If I can Google it, you can Google it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need this tough love. Okay? It's 9:37. You see it pulling back. You got to think. Damn, it's a black bar. Jump in. No, it's not. Stop. Think. Wait. Pause. Calm your little thirsty little self down. Calm down, honey. Come on now. We gotta think. So that's the rule. You feel me? Dang. All right. I'm off my little horse, but trust me, I'll hop back on it. You know what I'm saying? I like Porsches and horses. You know what I mean? That was cute. Okay. So here we go, guys. XLE. What we looking at? Bam. XLE is clean. I like it. I believe it could go to 62. I'm into it. I'm going to go ahead and give it a tester try. Why not? Tester try for XLE. Look how clean that thing is. I will be doing a chat GPT in just a moment. But right now, I like XLE for at least for a hot second. Just a moment. And it's $30 a freaking situation. All right, so pulling back a little bit, but I do like it. Let's see on a weekly chart. What is it? XO. I do like it a lot. Don't be afraid, I don't pay you feel. XOM moving, XLE moving. I like it to 62.58. I do. If you want to do a tester contract, I think it could do that. I think that would be nice. I like it a lot. Let's go back to a 10-minute. Look at that. Look at that. It looks so good. OMG. 61. All right. So as you can see, look, Google, Microsoft, these are all bearish currently. Oh, that's another thing. Let me look at this ATR black situation. Y'all know when I get the ATR black bars, usually it's going to dump today. So I'm going to try to find y'all some Uber blacks today, if possible. Again, excuse me. I don't want to stop y'all. I'm just showing y'all tickers. Y'all got everything you need right here. I am breathing. My nervous system is calm. I'm not thirsty today because a play is going to play. You know what I mean? A play is going to play. And you just got to be patient and wait on it. Wait on it. And we're going to get to it. So look, you see how this is pulling up? I like this. I like this green area. 640. 98 was our stop loss. 639 take profit. So it could possibly go to 640, 642, 643. I don't like this. Hold on, let me change this. This is crazy work. It's not supposed to be blue. I'll tell you that right now. It needs to be green. And it's going to drive me crazy. Which one is damn blue? Hold on. Because it needs to be green. There it goes. Green. Green, green, green. Bar color. There we go. I don't want the bar color. That's the problem. All right, there we go. And I need a sec. Yeah, now we cooking with grease. All right. Take profit losses. All right. 2026. Bam. All right, guys. And then now we're going to go ahead and apply that to the whole thing. Now we can see our colors nicely. All right. I'm not in anything because why? Everything is in consolidation. There's nothing that has broken out of anything yet. Important. You got to give at least a couple bars to decide which direction we're headed. Okay. Guys, just please trust me. Please trust me on this. I don't want to hurt you or your pockets. I don't. I want y'all to be so confident and happy with your choices. And that's what we're doing. I'm just being patient. Walmart, Oxy, XOM. Like I said, I do like XLE. I do. I do think that's worth a starter, right? If it can break above, I like it. I do. I think it can move. What's XOM talking about? All right, now we see some, XOM looks good. We got the next level is 168. And the contracts are going to be cheap today, guys. So, all right, let's do our chat GPT. Let's see. I promised I would come back. It said come back when the market is popping. So now I'm coming back. Let's see what kind of lotto it says it wants to give us today. All right. Copy. And all right. Let's see what it says. It's giving me go. I do like XOM and I do like XLE. It's stuttering though, right? You see how it's stuttering? And if SPY goes up, this is going to come down. This is why we got to be careful. All right, 9:45 is coming up, and that means this 15-minute bar is about to start over. So let's look at our 15-minute bars, guys. Why it's important to at least let the first 15 minutes go by, because you can kind of get a feel of what is it going to be for the day. Okay? What it's going to be for the day. All right, so what it says here is, guess what it says, guys? It says, oh my God. I didn't expect this. Hold on. Lord. Manage. Tomorrow. Be trading after that. Okay. All right. So right now it says that QQQ and SPY should be going up. It's already hit somewhat of a bottom. And then look at it happening now. Wow. Wow, guys. Are we getting in or what? It says call on SPY and QQQ. And I do see it doing that currently. Interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. I think we can do a nice little situation. Mhm. So let's see. Looks like calls on SPY. Let's see what it says on a buy sell call. It likes the 575 call for QQQ. 575 call for QQQ, guys. All right, let's look at QQQ. 575 call on QQQ. Don't be the way you feel. It's real. Okay, 575 calls. 61 cent. Wow. That's a really nice out the money. So 575 cost $60 for that. Maybe it'll go to 572 if we're lucky. Perhaps. That's on QQQ. So there's my cheat code trade for the day. And then of course you have this over here, guys. Let's push this in. Here we go. All right. I think um XLE, CVX, all these Apples starting to come in. Bitcoin. There might be a shift in a moment with these energy ones. So be careful. Remember, decide what kind of trader you are. Are you a scalper? Do you just want to stay in for a few minutes? Try not to keep your trade open for longer than 15 minutes. That's the rule, okay? Unless you want to add more, of course. 15 minutes, 3 to 5 bars. That's a bar, write it down. All right. Yeah, let's see, 567, 79. So QQQ might be get to 571. If it can go higher, maybe 572. All right, guys, I am going to talk about it. I moved some money over and I bought a share of O Realty for my dividends, guys. We want to build wealth. We don't just want to trade our money like gamblers and crackheads. We want to actually start putting money away so we can have dividends pay us. All right, guys. I love XLE. All right, XLE might really get there. Mhm. Calls are coming in on SPY. Don't know how long that's going to last, but we are looking at it. It did hit a bottom. So let's see how this plays out. Looks like it wants to do something here. Okay, it's a reversing here on QQQ. But for how long? I do not know. All right. Now this is where, okay, it started. Okay, it's pulling back. Let's see what we got going. QQQ. It's hitting the order block here. What are we doing? Are we breaking through? Okay. This is the block that it's coming down to. If it doesn't, we're going to see if it breaks it and keeps going. Because it already went down during, look, it already went down real bad during pre-market. So I need to know, what is this doing? This is a huge down. It already did. So let's find out what our direction is and how long this is going to play itself out here. 952. XLE is going up. QQQ is bouncing around right there by the order block. So it might be a continuation to another level. It's still in congestion with these bars though, guys. So that's what we're waiting on. A break from these congestion. Like, pay attention. This is a wick, meaning it's congestion here. This is super important that y'all understand congestion. It's super important that you understand liquidity. So important. Okay, is it gonna break? All right, so it broke through liquidity. Will it hold? It's testing. And this is where it test and retest. So it broke. Now for the test. Now for the test. The test is real. This is the test. Break, pull back. Does it hold the pullback? You see it struggling? All right. All right. So the take profit would be 566 if it holds. You see the take profit line just popped up and then it went away. So it's still hanging out at this break. Test and retest. And then you go to a lower time frame and you see the truth about it. What's the truth of this? All right. This is where it broke. This is the candle that broke it. What do we do next? Is it going to reverse? That's going to be the truth here. So if you would have got in up here, that's fine. But this is why, like, if you're going to scalp, you need to use lower time frames. All right, broke. So here goes the next level is 566. Black bar shouty. All right, that test and retest. It wants to come down. What's it doing? Nice. XLE is pulling down a little bit. QQQ is coming down. Let's see. All right. So nice puts. Puts are real over here. So knowing that yesterday was a complete bust with Meta, NVIDIA, SPY, QQQ, this is a continuation of that. Mhm. All of it says sell, sell, sell. Okay. All right, so if it gets to level, remember, we only buy and sell at levels, right? Hello, do you hear me? We don't ever buy in the middle. We never buy in the middle. We buy at levels of rejection. That's the rule. That is the rule, guys. Never buy in the middle of a level. So if you are in puts, yes. I told you I do like XLE to whatever is it, the 62.33. We got 50 more cents for it to go. Mm-mm-mm. All of the guys is tanking. My question is, I'm waiting for a pullback. Because I just don't know how long this bearish action can go from yesterday. So I would like to wait for my own situation here. So this is what I'm looking at here. But it looks good on the put side, guys. So shout out to anybody in puts. Black bar shouty. Puts are coming in. Soxel. Wes, they just called out our Soxel. We love Soxel. I'm trying to see this. Did I get into a Soxel? I just love that name. It makes me think of socks. Wow, Dosing is really going. There we go. Okay. SQQQ. All right. Look at that. Could it be? There's that. Is that reverse that we was talking about? Yikes. It is not playing. On a bigger time frame here. Now that's the thing. When you get into some kind of reverse, the trick is, let me teach y'all some game. The trick is to take the full ATR bar, break it in half. All right. Let me move this for a second. I want to show y'all something. Break the bar in half. Like this. If price comes up to half here, it usually means it's going to keep going up. Okay. That is the rule for confirmation on an ATR bar. If it comes up, breaks the half, we are good for takeoff. That's how you know that ATR bar is reversing. Because ATR is liquidity. Okay, so if it comes flying down, that usually means it has a possibility to go up half. Now you see how XLE started to print black bars right here? And 62,083 stop loss. That's crazy. 62,083. Look where it's at. So that's why you have to be patient if you're going to reverse. You need to wait for some type of confirmation. And the way you do it is split the bar in half from wick to wick. So as you can see, it's trying to move up, right? All right. Now, can it sustain itself? This is stuff that I have learned over time. I mean, this did not come up. Oh my God, how was I supposed to know? You supposed to know not, you were not supposed to know. You're supposed to pick this stuff up along the way. Right? So that is what we're doing. We are waiting to see if we're going to get in a call, right? I was waiting for a reverse. And I'm like, okay, if the call goes above, if it goes close to 640 up, now we're looking for it to go up. That's the game plan for me. I'm waiting for that. And that's okay if you don't want to do that. That's just what Emma's waiting on. Patience. And it's 10:03. 10:03. So let's see if it can sustain a move up. And this is the opportunity if you guys want to trade futures, right? And y'all can scalp these little baby moves. And you're like, okay, you start off with one contract, you go, okay, can we ride up to the halfway mark? We do not know because even if it comes up halfway and it can't sustain, it's going to come back down, right? So those are little tricks on how to trade futures with ATR bars. You can make money on both ends with ATR bars. Just wait for the halfway mark. If it can't sustain the halfway mark, it's going to keep going down. Now, if that's a bar, write it down. That is a bar. Write it down. IBIT. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Let's see how it want to play out. Okay. Nice. Let's see what direction we're going to go, guys. Moving up. Because remember, you guys, you can break the candle into threes. Breaking the candle into threes. They call it the power of three. Yeah, they do. Everything is broken up into thirds. All right, so I did calls on futures of 300. All right. Just trying to see what directions is it going to get to the halfway mark. So if you're trading futures, that's a strategy is take the halfway mark to the ATR and then ride it to the next half mark. Like a little reversal deal. Okay. So, and if it can't sustain it, then you go and then you're like, okay, it's not going that way, and you reverse it. If you trade in, options, of course. But that is the magic number. Halfway, halfway. WNT. All right, what are we doing? Waiting for some momentum here. Patience. XLE pushing back up. Is it going to get to 62.58? TSLL. Microsoft, I watched the Wall Street Trapper. Microsoft is like, I don't know if it's going to be able to sustain whatever it's doing. He said it's kind of dated. So they might not be able to handle handle the AI stuff. So it might be more falling apart for MSFT. So that's good if you want to do like puts on something like that. If you feel like you've been keeping up with this AI and they might not be able to sustain it, you can make a lot of money on shorting the market. A lot. Probably more money shorting the market than the other way, especially with options. CVX. Okay. Yep. XLE is it. I love it. I love XLE. XLE was just moving so clean this morning. Shout out to Wes's sister on XLE. That's my baby. XLE is it. I love it. So if the thing is XLE is bomb because it doesn't cost a lot to get in. This was $30 a contract. So that was definitely one of the best moves this morning for sure. Love XLE. ETFs are so fun to trade. I ain't gonna lie. They're much fun to trade. Because they're smooth. You know what I mean? They're smooth and predictable. Who wants to be with an unpredictable boop bop boop bop boop? Not me. Okay. Show me where you going. So you don't lead me down to hell. Thanks. Just kidding. Make sure you get your profit, boo. Make sure you get your profit. All right, seeing movement. I'm seeing movement on a super small time frame on QQQ, guys. Seeing movement. Seeing movement, guys. QQQ. This is our halfway mark. What is this? Let's just make it 639.92. Y'all, I love this indicator because it really shows you where the next move is going to be. 637.92, 637.68. I mean, it literally is hitting these numbers. It's crazy. Calls coming in, looks like on QQQ. Yeah, man, I like to watch how other people trade. And I'm like, I love waiting for the real reversal that happens in the market because you're like, okay, I know for sure it's at least gonna go up at least 30% if it does it, right? So if you're gonna do it, just but I know sometimes heavy moves are more exciting, 100% and whatnot. This gray concerns me, this little gray area, so pay attention. This little gray, usually it precedes a down for whatever reason. So let's see how that moves. We just got a buy signal on here. I'm just trying to watch and see how it does, because this would be the ultimate move up, would be 640. Okay. Today's a good day. Today is a good day. Right. All right. I'm doing currently I am in futures going up for contracts on MES. Nothing heavy till I see something to get heavy about. XLE just formed a wick. Hopefully sister got her profit. Mamas, let's go. I want y'all to get your money. It's 10:15. So remember we said we just want to hold it for like 15 minutes, right? That's the goal, right? 15 minutes, hold. Up 61 on futures. XLE forming a black bar. What the heck? What you doing, XLE? Up 71 on futures. Full transparency, here we are, 106 on futures. Got in right here at the 22 level. Next level, 6474. QQQ, moving. Nice. Could it possibly get to 642 on here? Would be fantastical. 171. Oh man, it's the stress, because I'd be like, what's happening here? All right, you just got, as you can see, IWM buy on the 30-minute. Future still moving. I really want to inspire y'all to trade futures, and I mean this for a reason. Options takes a lot of research. It's scary, and the truth is, it's better if you buy time on options, because if not, you're really kind of just gambling if you really don't know what you're doing, right? So futures is you can get in and out and quick, and you can put a stop loss. And I know that sometimes people say, well, you don't think I'm smart enough. I do think you're smart. I just don't think you want to work hard. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. People who trade options are hard workers. They're like, what do I do? Which contract do I choose? What delta? What theta? Who got time for that? Who's sway? 201 up on futures. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Full of transaction. Funded account. Okay, just showing y'all. I got mixed. I got a non-funded. I'm trying to get to that, get it funded, and then this is a funded, and I'm just showing y'all where I'm at. But I mean, seriously, Sway, who got time? Y'all really back testing? I don't know. So sometimes it's like you can do all the things. You don't got to limit yourself. no limit soldiers. You know what I mean? That's what we can be. No limit traders. Don't limit yourself. For real. You got to ask yourself, what do I feel like today? Do I feel like studying? Okay, then you're an option trader. Do I feel like not studying? Okay, then you're a futures trader. There's nothing wrong if they all do the same thing, right? One just takes more work and study. Being transparent. All right, IWM just hit signal going here. IWM 30 minutes buy. That means ATR bars. That's the opposite of the black bar. It's really bright green. Come on, guys, we got this. All right, XLEs looks like it's finding its groove again, but can it hold it? Remember the 50% rule, right, guys? So let's go to a 30-minute chart. Let's look at our 50% up here. Look, boom. It opened up above that. Its high is 62.50. It could possibly get to 62.58, which would be fantastic, oh guys. I would love that for XLE. Oh my God, my stomach's growling. I'm so glad nobody's here to hear it. It was really loud. Oh my God, I'm so silly. All right. I love trading with you guys. No, Wes, it's okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at all my text messages. DCON, it's just, look, we just don't like to trade tickers that we don't know about. Okay, I mean, damn, that was a lotto. It held it to the end. The truth is like I don't like tickers unless I know they move, even at the last minute, and I don't know anything about that DOCN. But I love you, Wes, because you're a risk taker, so you'll be like, and so what? All right, look, see you guys see it. It reached the 50% mark. Okay, so this was our 50% level. It's breaking the 50% level. Now the truth is going to come out. Is it going to be able to sustain the 50% level? I'm so proud of your sister, Wes. Oh my God, I love that she be making money. Boop, boop, boop. And just think when you be adding on extra contracts, Lord, shout out to her. Extra contract shouty. So I see that y'all some risk takers. So whoever raised you, shout out to your mom because she done raised the risk taking babies. I love it. Let's go. Look at my baby. She forgot her money. You know, just give her a big hug for me. That's okay. Oh, goodness. I love y'all. All right, guys. So here it goes. It's trying to decide what's it going to do with its life. XLE is just, oh, God, it's just sexy. Goodness, goodness, goodness. I love this scanner. Tell me this scanner is not all the things, guys. For real, it really is. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so we having a pullback. Don't know if it can sustain. Trying to figure it out. I think it can. It just pulled back to the 22 line. So my favorite tickers for sure would be XLE because it's smooth. You can make a ton of money and it's cheap. I like IBIT. When the Bitcoin is moving, I like IBIT. I like I love Spy and QQQ. And what else do we love? What else do we love, guys? Um, Nvidia was nice yesterday. That paid us good. XOL's still cooking. Mm-mm-mm. Mm, let's see what else. It's cooking over here. Nvidia's dropping. USO is moving up. IBIT is dropping. Okay. I love IBIT. IBIT. I bet you. I bet you didn't know what that was. That's a game you can do like that. I'm so silly. All right, here we go. So QQQ is hovering around the 22 level on the 1 minute chart. I'm not showing that, but I'll show it now. So here we go. So it looks like it's creating that floor, that call area. If it can push up. Spy's doing the same exact thing, same exact play. I don't know. Every time I feel like I love XLE. Oh my God. Come on, XLE, push it to 6270. Paper trade shorty, real trade shorty. It doesn't even matter. Let's go. Sometimes it's like, can I do it if I was ready? Yes, you can. You're ready. You know, I want to play R. Kelly now. Seems like you're ready. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got 4 more minutes on the clock. XLE paid so good today. I believe QQQ is going to go with Chat GPT situation. It's actually forming the bottom now as we speak, which would be fantastic if it can hold that 50% line. I would be interested in getting in that. I would. I would. If it can hold above this 640, but it has to hold above that 640. So that's what I'm looking at. XLE still cooking. 4 more minutes on the clock. 4 more minutes on the clock. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We got 3 minutes left. We got paid this week. This was a great, 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 great week, guys. And I'm really proud of you. Pariush. Shout out to everybody who practice on futures. The easy way to make money without stress. If you keep your contracts low and don't trade, ES. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't let the greed get you. Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Y'all remember that? Was that KRS One? Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, I miss BET music videos. And he was sitting in that dark room with the little light above, like, love's gonna get you. I'm so crazy. Like 2 minutes left on the clock. XLE is our baby today. USM. All right, one more minute left. XLE still cooking? Mm, mm. All right, so today's lesson was the 50% line. It went exactly up to the 50% line. So that was a great lesson that I think you guys should take home and put that in the bag. Um, I try to teach you guys little lessons of the market if they show up. And anytime you see ATR bars, just split it in half, and that is going to be usually your next take profit or stop loss area. All right, we're one more minute left on the clock. I hope you had a great time trading today. I'm really proud of you, and we will see you next week. Remember, next Friday is Good Friday, I believe, and there is no trading in the market next Friday. So make sure that you get your money before that day because the banks are going to be closed. Got it? All right. Glad you do. And I love y'all and have a great weekend. And I'm out.